Good morning, student. I am your Stephen sir from ICRA English Medium. Today I am going to teach you subject English, standard 10th, and the book which I am going to use is a First Flight, chapter number 4, from the diary of Anne Frank. Summary. Today I am going to give you a summary of this chapter. So let's get started. In this article, you will be reading from the diary of Anne Frank summary, which is based on the background of World War II. So basically, this article is based on what? World War II. This is an autobiography of a young girl, Anne Frank, who expresses her thought in a diary. Her father has gifted the diary on her 13th birthday, which she calls with the name of Kitty. So, what's her diary name? It's a Kitty who gifted her father. Anne Frank is a Jewish girl who is hiding during the World War II. In order to avoid the Nazis, who is Nazis? Nazis is the party or group which I can say Nazis are Hitler. That time Hitler was ruling. So you can say Nazis. So Nazis belongs to Hitler. She shares her experience and the story during her time of depression. Also, she hides in the secret annex on the Prinsengracht 263 is Amsterdam with 7 other people. She lives there for 2 years and describes all her experiences in the diary. Thus, she puts her energy into studying and writing, gaining knowledge of politics and literature. After her death, she became world famous because of the diary. So now we'll go in details about this chapter. The author feels that it is strange and unusual for her to write a diary because it is the first time she is doing it. She feels that in the future no one will read about a young girl's past experiences. But then she puts these thoughts away and decides to write her thoughts. The author is feeling very lonely as she has no friends to talk to. She wants to give her need of friend a shape. Hence decides to name the diary as Kitty. The writer feels that the paper has more capacity to absorb thoughts rather than people who have low patience level. She has a good time with friends but cannot share everything with them as they are not true friends. She refers to her father as the most lovable who presents her the diary on her 13th birthday. On June 20, 1942, she mentioned how her class is nervous about their results. The author says that the only subject she is unsure about is mathematics. She and her friend G are trying to stop the students from making noise. But to no avail, according to the author, about the quarter of the class should not pass as they do not participate in any activities. And recalls how the maths professor is constantly irritated by her talkativeness. While talking in his classes, he gives her extra homework as punishment. The first punishment is to write an essay on chatterbox, which is the author thinks as weird. She imagines about the topic and decides to present concrete argument in support of talking. She writes that she will try to better herself but cannot eliminate talking completely. The professor finds it amusing but a lot another topic after she did not change her nature. The topic is an incorrigible chatterbox which refers to a habit that is different to change. After keeping an eye on her, the professor gives her another topic. Quack, 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 said Mistress Chatterbox. As a punishment, she runs out of thought after writing two times on a similar topic. She decides to write her third topic in the form of a poem and writes a satire, and luckily the professor take it lightly. The professor recites the entire poem in front of the class and the author talked uninterruptedly after this. So, conclusion of this chapter. In this story from the diary of an Anne Frank, we conclude that a young student needs to talk and feel joyous in order to stay mentally fit. So, this was the explanation of this chapter. Thank you so much.